Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we'll be talking about surds and absolute values. And yeah, let's get started. Alright guys, so the first problem for today is this one, pretty straightforward. Okay, so we have root 10 and a root 5. So the common factors in this case would be 5. So what we can do is we can write, okay, so 5 root 5 times root 2 times 4 times root 5. Now, root 5 and root 5 are the common terms. We can go, okay, cool, we can go 5 root 2 times 4 root 5 times root 5. Now, root 5, if you put it on the calculator, it'll give you 5. So that'll just be 5 square root 2 times 4 times 5. It's going to give me 4 times 5 is 20. 20 times 5 is 100. So 100 square root 2. That's it. Alright guys, so the second question for today. In this one here, we've got to rationalize the denominator. I'll show you how it's done now. Okay. So 2 square root of 5 minus 3 square root of 3 divided by square root of 5. Do not cancel them, not good, 0 marks. Now we're rationalizing it by multiplying by 1. By 1 I'm saying square root of 5, square root of 5. Cancel them out gives you 1. So pretty much you're just timesing it by 1, the whole thing. Okay. So now square root 5, and then close bracket, 2 root 5 minus 3 root 3, like that, and then root 5 times root 5 is my 5. So that's good now. We got rid of the square roots in the denominator. So now the top part, 2 times root 5 times root 5, that's going to give me 2 times 5, that's going to give me 10. Minus root 5 times 3 and then root 3. So that's just going to give me 3 root 15, 5 times 3, 15 upon 5. That's it guys. Alright guys, so problem number 3 for today. And this one, rationalizing the denominator again, but by completing the square, okay, by completing the square. So let's get this underway. I'm not going to write the question again, but it's too big. It's going to take a lot of time. Okay, in this case, what we do, we times by 1 again, but we're going to change the signs, okay, we're going to flip it. We're going to change it to the positive, because as you guys know, the completing the square formula, so yeah, let's just get started. Okay, so 4 root 7 plus 3 root 2 divided by 4 root 7 plus 3 root 2. Alright, so what happens now is, let's put them together. So 2 root 7 bracket 4 root 7 plus 3 root 2 divided by, let's put these together, 4 times 4, 16, and square root of 7 times square root of 7, that's 7. So 16 times 7 is, let me just get my, calculator. Thought it was my phone to be honest, but anyway. So 16 times 7, that's going to give me 112. Alright, cool. So 112, and then the next step should really be 4 root 7 times positive 3 root 2, and then otherwise, but you can see that if you times by this and times by this, minus, and so positive and negative eliminated. I'm not going to write it. Anyway, next one is this part and this part. So that makes 3 times 3 is 9, times 2 is 18, hang on, 2 times 3 is 9, and this is my root 2 times root 2, that's my 2, so 18. And then, yeah, the top part, 2 times 4, 8. 8 times 7, that's my 56, plus 2 times 3 is 6, and root 7 times root 2 is 14. So what was that? 6 square root 14 divided by 112 minus 18 is going to give me, stuff my head, 18, it's going to give me 94. 94. Okay. So we can still simplify it because there's a lot of 2's in there I can see. Okay, so 56, 6, root 2, I'll leave the square root of 14 there. So 56 is my, and 3, so 2, 28 plus 3 square root 14, let's bracket, over 94. 94. That is, I'm just going to write it here, guys. You can see, gives me 2 in 94 goes 47 times, so 28 plus 3 square root of 14, all divided by 47. That should be the answer, and yeah. Alright guys, fourth problem for the day. It's going to be an absolute value problem. So, absolute values, a little bit interesting to be honest. This is very important stuff, like to get your head around, especially this is sort of year 11-ish, you know, but it's going to be very important for your university education, especially if you study something like an engineering course or a harder, like applied mathematics or something. So yeah, so what happens here is, that's a small sign. Okay, so this equation here, this is an inequality question. So what happens is, all we got to do here is make, there'll be 2 values to this. I'll show you how it's done. So 4x plus 3, alright, to the 7, or, very bad or, but anyway, minus 4x plus 3, 7. Now, in this case here, I'm just going to write 7 so you guys don't get confused with the absolute, with the inequality sign. Anyway, next, this one here, pretty average question, pretty average sort of a equation, sorry I meant, 4x, I'm just going to run this, take out 3 from both sides. That's just going to give me 4, x is just greater than 1. Now over here, I'm just going to go, okay, so minus, so minus here, so 4x plus 3. Alright, now, when there's a minus, the sign changes, the sign flips. Okay, the sign only flips in questions like these when you times by -1 or you divide by -1. Okay, so in this case, it'll be less than -7, okay? So, take away 3, 4x, -7, -3 is -10, x is just going to give me -10 over 4, and you can simplify it further, so yeah. Alright guys, another problem. Slightly different, but not too different. This one here, this one will give us 2 answers again. So, and the good thing is we have an equal to sign. So yeah, let's get started. This one is just going to be, so there's going to be the positive sides for both of them. So by positive sides I mean 2x plus 1, it gives me 3x minus 2. That's one part. I'm going to just draw a line in between. Anyway, now here, I'm just going to write 2x plus 1 gives me minus 3x minus 2. The minus sign comes from the absolute value of this part here. Because there's 2 absolute values, boom, cancel out. That's why, but the left part still has a negative sign, so we still got to apply it. So, this one here, we're just going to go, okay, so 3x is bigger, so I'm just going to take out my negative 2x on both sides. Actually, yeah, negative 2x. Jeez, hang on. And then, that's just going to give me 1x minus 2. So x is just going to give me, just going to add both sides, so that's 3. Okay. And then, this one here is going to be 2x plus 1. It gives me negative 3x plus 2. And then, just add 3x to both sides, it's 5x. And this one is going to give me 1. So x is just going to give me 1 over 5. Now check. Alright guys, so this problem here, back to Surds. This one's a little bit harder though. Yeah, let's get it done. Alright, this one here. So let's change them into indices. I'm just going to write, okay, so x. This one is square root 2. Square root 2 is 1 over 2. Square root is 1 over 2. So that makes it 3 over 2. Alright, and this is not a decimal sign. This is actually a multiplication sign. Okay, so I'll just write that because x and x. I just don't want you to get confused. Anyway, so this one here, 3x to the half, because square root, divided by, this one is going to be 4x to the power of half, and then times by 4x to the half. Okay, now in this case, let's just go, okay, so 3 over 2, and let's individualize this, so that's hang on, x to the 3 over 2 times 3 to the half, and bracket x to the half, okay? And the denominator is just going to be 4x to the half, and it's going to give you 4 to the half, and x to the half. Now, I'll just move you guys. Okay, now as you can see in the top part, 1 over 2. Okay, 1 over 2, this is 3 over 2. So 3 over 2 has a 1 over 2 in it. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to write this as x to the power of 2 over 2, which is 1. That's why we're not going to write x, we're just going to write x. We're not going to write x to the power of 1, okay? And then that's times by x to the half, because remember 1 plus 1 over 2 is just going to give me 3 over 2. So another thing, this is because x to the 2 over 2 times x to the half is because the powers add, so it'll just be x to the 3 over 2. That's where that came from. So just in case you guys got confused. And then times 3 half and x to the half. That's the multiplications bracket. Anyway, now, so 4x to the half, and then 4. Okay, another thing. Sorry, guys. So 4. The square root of 4 is 2. So I'm just gonna change this here. So 4 times 2 is just 8. No point in writing it out over and over again. I'm just gonna sit down real quick. So 8, and then that is just x to the half. Alright, so now x to the half and x to the half gone. And another x to the half, another x to the half. Alright, I'll just stand up here real quick. Let's come to the side so you guys can see. So that's just going to give me x. Okay, so 3 to the power of half, so that's just going to give me square root of 3. X, I'm just going to hold the board at x. And then that's 4 times 8, it's going to give me 32. So yeah, I think that should be the answer. Yep. Alright guys, so that's it for today. But I have a challenge problem for you guys. Let's come to the side. Okay, and I'll be solving the solution to this at the start of the next video. So also, if you like the content, please give this video a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel, hit the post notification bell so you get notified every time I post. So yeah, and please stay safe guys. Thank you.